How's your energy, Southern Arizona? Good evening to you. I'm Paul Cicala. As we first reported in our newscast, the University of Arizona has begun to make moves to fire a longtime assistant of Coach Sean Miller in the U of A. Assistant coach Mark Phelps has been suspended indefinitely with pay for a violation that they are not specifying what for. However, a report by ESPN is saying that the suspension of Phelps is related to an NCAA rules issue dealing with the academics of the former commit Shareef O'Neil. Shareef is the son of Shaquille O'Neil, who ultimately decommitted and chose UCLA. This is Shaquille O'Neil attending a U of A game 2 years ago. Remember, in 2017, assistant Mark Phelps was suspended for 2 games without pay. KVOA first reported that it was for allegedly buying a plane ticket for senior Keanu Pinder to fly home to Australia. Pinder was suspended for 1 game. Both returned to the team after the suspension. Here is the official statement from U of A Athletics. The University of Arizona has initiated the process to terminate assistant men's basketball coach Mark Phelps' employment with the university. During this process, Phelps has been placed on suspension with pay in accordance with the university policy. This personnel action is not related to the federal criminal proceeding in New York or the NCAA's review of the facts underlying the allegation of unlawful conduct. An attorney close to Phelps is saying Phelps will be cleared of these accusations. All right, on the court, the Wildcats, they return to host first place Washington tomorrow night. Senior transfer Ryan Luther is coming off a career game, and despite the loss to ASU more recently. He bust out with 5 3-pointers, and now Luther tells us, hey, it's great, no matter what the circumstances, to be back in Tucson, back in La Casa.
Obviously, our last 3 games are on the road, and that's no excuses of why we lost. But you know, they were tough games, tough opponents, and I guess we're just looking forward to come back to McHale. And
hey, this evening, Arizona football coach Kevin Sumlin addressed dozens of diehard U of A fans and boosters at the February 6th Commitment Day celebration at the Lowell Stevens Center. It all went down at the Sands Club, where Coach Sumlin introduced the 2019 signing class. The Wildcats inked 20 players an early signing day in December, and Sumlin didn't announce any more tonight. The maximum, of course, in any class is 25. He did introduce assistant coaches such as former NFL great DeMarco Murray. Arizona can add a few players, but most are expected to be junior college transfers. Most of the national rankings have Alabama with the #1 recruiting class, and the Pac-12's Oregon is around 7th. Arizona chimes in around 54th in the nation. Hey, congrats is in order to the 1969 Tucson High School state title team in basketball. That's the men in the black and white photo you see right there, and that was then, and now that's them right behind us as well. There was a special ceremony at the Badger basketball game to honor the championship team's 50th anniversary, led by team captain Delano Price, who's holding the trophy in the picture behind me. The Badgers went 23-1 that year and are still considered one of the top teams in Arizona state history. Congrats again to them. Hey, the Pueblo High School gym has just been named after a former teacher and coach, Roland Levetter. Levetter coached boys basketball at Pueblo and Rincon, winning back-to-back state championships in 77 and 78 for the Warriors, with future ASU Sun Devil and Denver Nuggets NBA star Lafayette Lever.
Super honor because it represents all the kids that played for us through the years. And we had great kids. Here I have an opportunity to work with really bright guys, and they all made me better than I was. The kids were all great players, but they were all A students in class.
Imagine that. Academic all-stars and all-stars on the court. Best of 2. All right, we'll be right back.